little more focused and relaxed.
Lockman on the backside with the laser. Hello. Did we not call it?
We did call it. We were just talking about
we did
this.
not call it.
No, that's exactly what TCU's looking for right there. They get the defense rotating, so they're a little bit in front of the defense. They get Lockman open on the backside or someone on that wing there, and that bounce shot's an perfect exact shot you want to see on a goalie from outside right there.
Man up opportunity for TCU. They find their guy in Charles Hedrick, their freshman, who has been in between the pipes doing a wonderful job for the Tigers, but, man, nothing he could do in that situation. First timeout called on the field. They take a break. We will do the same and be right back as the players come back onto the field. Players make their way back onto the field, back down at the X. Heckma Harrison alongside Colin Stewart. Beautiful day here in Fort Worth as the TCU Horned Frogs take on the Tigers from LSU.
Oh, that was a great pick there by Vince. Really just kind of an unseen thing that a lot of people won't notice, but that's exactly what allowed Robbie to kind of get the space there and keep that ball.
Yeah, Robbie Hoyt working the clear. And another opportunity now. Man up opportunity. It looks like we're all locked up here. But they worked that man down situation to perfection, finding Matt Lockman on the far side. Oh, man, they had a man. They had him in position, but not able to execute. Batcher on the standing right in around the crease, just not able to handle that pass.
Yeah, it's definitely not what you want to see from TCU coming out, but there's still more opportunities here. Let's see how they do on this ride.
LSU working the clear finally. Andrew Romito or LSU. .10:35 here. We're 1-1.
TCU's playing a little far out here on the outside, so interested to see if LSU notices that as well and kind of exploits that.
And bringing the defense far out on the perimeter, working it back inside. A rear check there at the last minute altered that shot. Easy one for Carter Schubert, across the field pass.
Yeah, there we go. That's a good clear right there. It might not look very clean, but able to get the ball across and give your defense a second to breathe and kind of understand and also keep the pressure on LSU. I think their defense is definitely going to be a little more tired here. And TCU, as long as they just kind of keep pushing, they're eventually going to see those opportunities, really cash in those gains.
And also, Colin, this field is holding up well. Also, man, after a game on it last night, we've seen when it's a little bit wet, man, those across-the-field passes just die in the dirt.
Yes, sir. You're so right. Great to see this field holding up.
There it is!
Oh, there it is. Oh, we've been watching him all game. It's so good to see him finally put that on net. Probably feels really good for him as well.
Colin, have you heard my story about queso?
I don't think so.
I don't always order queso, but when I do, it's top cheddar, baby, and we just got it right there.
He's been shooting that shot all game. He finds himself open right there on the left wing, and he's finally able to get that ball in the back of the net. That's a huge thing for TCU and huge thing for Mac there.
back down at the X. TCU with the lead by a score. Able to come away is number 9, Joseph Kavanaugh.
Great face-off win there for Joe. Yeah, this is a great opportunity for TCU to kind of keep the pressure on here. If they can at least get a good shot on Cage or get one in the net, I think that would be really big for the momentum here.
Now, when you were talking earlier, you said, look, it seemed as though in that first quarter they were pressing a little, and then as soon as LSU scored, it was like, oh, okay, game on.
Yeah, exactly.
Game on. They've relaxed a little bit. They're distributing the ball well, and they're finding their shots.
No, there's nothing better than, getting that first goal in the net or making that first save as a goalie. It really just kind of relaxes you for the game.
Number 47 working inside, another shot that goes across the goal. And trying to work the possession and keep it on this side is TCU. Bit of a scrum. They do come away with it. Great job by number 33, Mason Wells, with the save.
Yeah, on this field here, the field is holding up nice, but still ground balls, you got to get nice and low on it. Sometimes hard for those quick pickups.
Thatcher again with the shot attempt goes, and that's the save from Hedrick.
Wow, I think I was going off Cage there.
Oh, trying to work low to high. He fumbles it.
Oh.
And opportunity. Matt Lockman, I think that's Matt Lockman taking the shot before he actually has it on the head of his stick.
Oh. Definitely got to clean that up a little bit. Yep. Yeah, TCU's going to call a timeout here. These guys got to relax just a little bit. So bring them in, kind of bringing it together, and I think that they can come out and do some damage here.
7:57 here left in the first half, and it has just seemed like as far as the possession arrow is concerned, we've been on TCU has spent a lot of time on offense and more shot attempts on goal, but man, each and every time they get close to just kind of moving on or at least stealing all the momentum, something like that happens.
Seriously, it definitely is a killer when something like that happens, especially when you feel like you're so close to those goals. They know they have the opportunities. That keeps their confidence up. But situations like that definitely kind of brings you down a little bit. You got to get down yourself. But it's really important to go to that huddle right there, and those boys are going to tell you, you're going to get the next one, and they're going to go out there and they're going to go to the best of their ability and hopefully get one in the cage there.
And 2-1 here in Fort Worth, the LSA game of the week. Please make sure that you like and subscribe. Game On Sports, as all of your LSA lacrosse will be streamed live on Game On. Again, a beautiful day here in Fort Worth. Couldn't ask for a better day with a breeze, here and there, but still, this is a great day for some college lacrosse.
Beautiful day. This is exactly what you want to see on a good lacrosse Sunday right here.
A buzzard circling the field. I don't know what they're waiting to come down. What's going on here? Just waiting on somebody to die. Who will it be? As both teams make their way back onto the field. Heckma Harrison alongside Colin Stewart. Thank you for joining us here on Game On Sports. Bringing the ball inbounds is number 33, Mason Wells. Wells being defended by number 7, Lucas Berger. And setting the rotation as I see Matt Lockman kind of standing around the alley right in that crease. There's the rotation. He comes out. Oh, my. Oh, and the roller.
Wow.
And the roller.
I mean, they executed that to perfection. They had a little motion on the backside, you saw, and then Lockman, who was standing right there in the middle of the crease, kind of peels out a little bit, and in doing so, leaves a little gap for himself right there in the middle. No one's going to fill that, and he has a step on his defender, able to kind of just turn and burn there. Great shot, great location.
He turned away for just like a half of a second, like he was looking to make a pass. The whole time he had his mind made up. And Hedrick, the freshman goalie, looked away also with him, and they gave him the opportunity that he needed. Man, what a shot there by Matlock.
That's exactly what TCU needed moving into this game here. Keep that momentum going, keep it on their side, and I think they're going to have some success here.
Kavanaugh with another win at the X. The pass out to JT Macedo. Macedo running off of the field. Possession will stay on this end with TCU.
Whenever you see a ball hit the ground like that, it definitely, your heart jumps a beat. You're a little scared, so thank God they were able to corral that.
Working the alley on the far side. I believe that's number 32, Gambrell. Oh, in close with the pump fake. Oh, wow, that was beautiful.
Wow. Honestly, it looks like the goalie was a little bit left on his arc there. I think that could have been a great opportunity. That's where you wanted that offside hit, but he was a little bit off his arc, really in good position for that shot right there.
6:52 here left in the first half. Like I said, TCU is spending so much time on offense. The possession has definitely been in favor of the Horned Frogs. Working the middle of the field, dancing in the alleys. Number 21, Mac Rodvold, making his way back inside. Rodvold in the alley, a shot attempt. It bounces over the top of the cage. Possession does stay with TCU.
They definitely are looking very quick to slide, which I'm guessing this is something hopefully TCU has noticed by now. They're really quick to slide, so you're definitely looking for that next quick opportunity where that slide is coming from, because that's where you want to send that pass.
Mac Rodvold working the near side. Oh, great pass. Oh, but it goes over the top.
Josh Harrison just trying to keep that on the other side for that over and back, but unfortunately, great play by the LSU attackman there.
My God, Josh Harrison. Clearly from a great family. Heckma Harrison, Josh Harrison, cousins.
Exactly.
Luke Burney working the middle. They found a guy. How about that for the rotation? Was that good? It was. And there's our guy, number 2, Wally Sofield, with the goal for LSU.
That's definitely an interesting thing there, right? Because you always want to keep the pressure on offense, right? You want to keep the other defense on their heels. But the counterpoint to that is that your defense hasn't seen the ball in quite a while. And we saw that there. They were able to get that guy in the backside on a very easy cut and just kind of caught our defense not really watching the ball. They didn't have their head on a swivel, and they were able to kind of sneak in there. By the time they actually saw that pass being made, it was too late. Damage was done. Goal was basically already in the net.
LSU trying to steal a little of this momentum from TCU as they are at the face-off, and it's a bit of a scrum, still working for the ball. Does anyone want this possession? Yes, and TCU takes it. Number 42, Hoyt.
You saw he had an opportunity there, but really wise to sit. Ooh. Oh,
man.
That's the saying, wow.
Oh, wow. You got to gather yourself after that, right?
You really do, honestly. No, but as I was saying, great decision by Robbie to kind of pull that ball out, get your men on the field, and run a good play here. You've got some great opportunities here. Let's not waste them.
4:44 left in the first half. There's this. Oh, man, how about that? How did Mac Rodvold miss that?
Wow, he had a great opportunity there on that left side of the net. Once again, the goalie just a little bit too far on his arc.
Robbie with another shot, and that was better. He took the same shot, did he not?
That was the exact same shot, same spot. I love the bounce on that, though, because it's a lot easier for a goalie, that ball coming out, with kind of, it just stays on that straight line, a lot easier for that goalie to follow that. But a bounce, especially on this field, is exactly what you want to do against a visiting goalie especially.
The score, TCU 4, LSU 2, 4:35 left here in the first half. And again, the momentum seeming to be back and forth, but TCU has it back in their favor. Back down at the X for the Horned Frogs is number 9, Joseph Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh going up against number 48. That's Gabriel Haybert. Kavanaugh work in the middle of the field and thinks better of it and passes the ball out. Substitution being made now as number 47 runs on, and Carlo Miggins.
No, great job by Joe. Like I said, controlling the face-off X in a game like this, in any game is important, but especially in a game like this, and to give TCU those opportunities, they're really valuable here early on in the game.
Then how easy was that? Running right across, and it was almost like he lulled the defense to sleep. At number 39, Chase Hooper. But that happened so easy. It was like LSU's defense is standing there, and number 39 is just weaving in and out.
I think that was Mason Wells, number 33.
Is that 33? I saw 39 on my end.
You know what? And that's what I was talking about pre-game. It's really, if he's able to kind of get the ball in the back of the net, he's a great shot, great sense of where to put the ball when he gets up close. And so if he's getting hot, that's going to be really big for TCU going into this rest of this game.
And that's a good job for number 33, Mason Wells.
Another face-off violation. One more that's going to be a penalty for LSU. So that's definitely something to watch. You might see their face-off person kind of scale it back a little bit because he doesn't want that third violation. So that's huge for TCU as they are looking to end this half.
Miggins working his way back across, setting up the offense. And Mason Wells working from behind the X. Pass out to Carlos Miggins. Miggins, great angle and pass. Boy, defensively, they had to come out on that. They had him. The hustle for that possession, but the possession goes back to LSU. Had numbers, but the ball goes out of bounds.
LSU kind of knew what they were running there. We were able to take that slide out. That was the same thing that Lockman ran a little bit ago. But it looks like, they're able to get the ball here on the offensive side.
That looked like an errant pass, but just a long pass to create the clear for LSU. Number 26, Ty Sams, with the pass to number 11, Andrew Ramito. Have numbers in the, boy, how about that? Save. Carter Schubert. Jacob Doubt bringing the ball out to set up the offense. Number 2, and boy, Carter Schubert. Man, let's come on now. A little physicality here in Fort Worth. Turning on the Jets with the spin move.
Oh my gosh. Wow, crease violation there. TCU's going to get this ball back because of scoop.
Toe on the crease, and crease violation called. Oh, man, just not able to handle that pass. Number 4. Another possession for LSU.
Wow, LSU is lucky to get this ball back.
Absolutely.
Great plays by them. They really they showed they wanted that ball more than TCU in that situation. And they're hungry. They don't like to be down. They're a really good, talented team. Short time here left in the half. Definitely want to have some momentum going to the second half.
90 seconds left here in the first half. As LSU working from behind the X. That's number 22. Working it back up top to number 11. Again, setting up their offense with plenty of time. Trying to get TCU out of position. Not going to happen. Carter Schubert again, just having a wonderful night. Wonderful day.
And a great job by TCU. There was quite a lot of motion there on both sides, not only on the backside, but kind of where they were moving on that right side as well. So kind of keeping your head on a swivel. They're a little more awake, it seems, so that's good.
47 seconds and working the clear for TCU. That's a pass that's going to go out of bounds. And to the LSU contingent, the fan base has shown up for the Tigers out here in Fort Worth. 32, Will Gambrell running down the field as you hear. 34 seconds left here in the first half. TCU trying to set up something for a great shot. They take a break on the field. We'll do the same and be right back as play resumes here on Game On Sports. Back in action here in Fort Worth. Heckma Harrison alongside Colin Stewart for the LSA Game of the Week on Game On Sports. Boy, this has been a lot of back and forth and plenty of missed opportunities for TCU. This is one of these game tapes you go back and look at and say, man, we could have had at least 10 goals there in the first half.
Oh, they really could have, and they really should have. But they're now going to be looking at this short time here, 30 seconds, hoping to put one in the back of the net before halftime.
See that check at the last minute. Alter the shot.
Oh, great look.
20 seconds left here in the first half. Number 7, Lucas Berger trying to run the break. Carter Schubert can't be any easier than that. Wow. Come on. Working inside, in close, and that's a rear check, takes the ball off the head of the stick.
Great check by LSU there. That probably saved the goal there, especially when Mac has the ball. That's dangerous.
It did, and that is the end of the first half. TCU 5, LSU 2, in a first half that, Colin, quite honestly, man, it's a lot of back and forth, momentum, stealing opportunities, but all of the momentum with TCU right now.
Definitely. Like you said, a lot of different opportunities for both teams. And this game, like I said, it's going to be very close. These teams get really emotional. We play once a year. It's always a real close game. So this second half is going to bring quite a lot of action for us today.
Both teams take a break for halftime. We will be right back as play resumes for the beginning of the third quarter. Please make sure to like and subscribe to Game On Sports. We'll be right back. Players making their way back on the field for the beginning of the second half. Heckma Harrison alongside Colin Stewart. And Colin, boy, we were action-packed there in the first half. I'll tell you what, I'm anticipating that this second half is going to be action-packed. LSU's probably figured out the mistakes and the error of their ways, and they want to capitalize. And on the other side for TCU, they probably feel like, man, they would be even more control of this game had they taken advantage of their opportunities.
I have to agree. LSU is just a fantastic and talented lacrosse team. They know what they did wrong, and they are not leaving anytime soon. So TCU's definitely got to be ready for that. Keep their foot on the pedal in order if they want to be successful in this game.
Liam Curtin is down at the face-off for LSU, as well as number 9, Joseph Kavanaugh, bit of a scrum again, trying to get the possession. Someone will come away with it with a push. Possession will go to LSU.
This is a really important possession here. First possession of the half. What LSU is looking for here obviously would be a goal, but if they can get a good shot on the net or see them get a good opportunity, that'll give them a lot of confidence going into these next possessions coming up.
You see them getting the ball out to number 18, Jacob Doubt. Jacob Doubt had a great first half on the assist. Earlier working his way back across the alley, taking a stop to get the pass out to number 4. Back down to number 11, Andrew Romito. Romito making his way to the midfield. Again, back to number 22. Looking for an opportunity here. They're being very patient. Doubt in the middle of the field, and the shot attempt. Carter Schubert has just been lights out.
He really has been, and I feel like he always is. Once again, that's just a shot that TCU is going to let happen every time, especially that high shot. Scoop sees them so well. Really easy save for him to make, and he does a great job looking upfield. You saw he hit Billy, number 17, immediately just streaking up to the top of the field. Great way to get the ball on the offensive side of the field.
And they just trust him. You can tell defensively they trust that guy to always come up with the save.
I want the ball in his stick 100% of the time.
TCU working on the far side, GLE, getting the ball back to the middle of the field to number 32, Will Gambrell. Substitutions being made, and player running on for TCU is number 1, Ethan Griffin. Griffin with the pass out to number 21. Oh. Well, that's another missed opportunity. Possession stays on this end for TCU. Ethan Griffin with the pass out to Lockman. Back to Will Gambrell. Gambrell working his way down around the crease. A shot clock violation.
We will get a reset here, though, because Will got that shot right and hit the goalie. So it should still be TCU ball. Yeah.
TCU working from behind the X, getting it back top side. Lockman to Gambrell. Gambrell looked like he was in great position, and he scores.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's a great way for TCU to open up this half. That is Will Gambrell's specialty. Coming down that alley, he does such a great job because he sort of fades away from the net, which is a really tough for a shooter. But he does a great job in putting the ball on that offside pipe. It's going to be right stick side hip usually for a righty goalie, or offside hip for a lefty goalie, so already a tough shot. Great opportunity for TCU, and they just cashed in. They got to be feeling real good on that sideline over there.
12:06 here in the third, and Gambrell looked like he looked like he had an opportunity. He thought about it. He was like, okay, look, I'll go ahead and take advantage of it. I mean, I was talking about taking 2 opportunities to score. That was what number 32 did right there. He had an open and took advantage of it. Another win at the face-off and a penalty.
Oh, no.
Oh, man, we have a player down grabbing at his foot. We're going to get a stoppage.
That one definitely looked like it hurt.
That's Alex Kamowski. putting a whole lot of pressure on that right foot. Don't know if it was an ankle or a foot for number 22.
You definitely hate to see that. That's not the way you want to see a player get out of a game.
No, not at all. And I know a lot of times, when a player is injured on the field, you'll go away from the action and then come back. I do keep in mind, I'm a parent, and I'm sure there are plenty of parents that are watching. I try and make sure I stay on the action so you could see that he is fine. He's made his way off of the field and just working it out now on the sideline over there at LSU.
Yeah, he'll go on the sideline, get some help. Would love to hopefully see him come back in this game. But now LSU's got to focus. They not only just had one of their own hurt, but now they got to deal with a man down here against TCU, which they've already succeeded on one. So definitely kind of a lot going on in their heads, a lot of pressure going on if they want to stay in this game. And
I love what you said earlier, Colin, when TCU had the same man-up opportunity, how the philosophy changes. Man down situation, the philosophy changes defensively. Let's see how it changes for LSU.
Oh, wow. Cole Bach with a great opportunity on that backside. Just great slide by the defenseman.
The freshman, number 49, Hedrick, again, he has had his work cut out for him.
Yeah, and now they got a clear man down, so it's always a little bit harder when they got an extra man on the field because you can technically cover everyone, and you want to get in that shorty stick right away as they've done. And, yeah, they're going to kind of just try and get it over to the other side, hopefully just give themselves a little bit more time, get that ball away, give their attackman a chance. Unfortunately, it doesn't pan out for them.
Brady Middleton with the pass out to number 50. TCU setting up their offense, 11:09 here in the third. Working the middle of the field, boy, Gambrell right there as LSU defensemen can't locate the ball, but they do. Number 18, Jacob Doubt, able to create the turnover. And how about that check? Taking it right back. TCU just playing bully ball, not allowing to clear at all.
They are. The ride is just so vital because especially as defensemen trying to clear out of your own zone, you want to get that not only to get to the offensive side to give yourself a break, but if you can't clear it, you don't give yourself opportunities to put the ball in the net, and that's how you're going to be able to win a game like this.
Rod Volta, Batcher with the pass down behind Matt Lockman. Whoa, physicality for real on the other side. Both players go down. Possession is going to go the other way.
Yeah, they're probably going to call him for a ward or a legal check just there, trying to power through that guy when you're trying to block him there. I mean, a lot of hype for the TCU sideline when something like that happens, but definitely unfortunate to lose possession for them.
Matthew Lockman just saying, look, I'm bigger than you.
Exactly.
Get out of my way.
You see a lot of times with that with Lockman, definitely.
Tigers setting up their offense, working on the far side. Number 12 is in the ball game. Matthew Olivio. Oh, how about that defense?
Great job by Jake Vietsnik. He's just playing great one-on-one D there. He's just so good. I mean, look at him, able to pick that ground ball up with ease. Just great stick skills, and he's going to want to take this to the rack right here.
Oh, with the scoop out in the pass, right inside, man. Hedrick again on the Johnny on the spot. Boy, I tell you what.
he wanted it.
He canceled Christmas right there. There's a celebration already happening. That looked like an automatic goal for TCU, and great job avoiding.
Yeah, you definitely got to get that pass up there. That's just a really good opportunity you don't like to see slip through your fingers.
I love these uniforms from TCU.
Oh, they're great.
Yeah.
We got them this year, these nice alternates, and they're they're awesome.
Amazing. With the chromed out helmet, you see these things from the highway. Here's LSU taking their time as the substitutions being made. Player running on. 42, Wyatt Henneman. Rear check, takes the ball off the head, and that's another turnover.
Great job by JT Macedo there on that slide.
A good job with the scoop, and that's Dan Reeves for LSU. Multiple possessions here in the third quarter for LSU. We've been used to TCU just stealing the time of possession offensively. Now they get an opportunity to spend some time on defense.
Yeah, this is really important for LSU here. They've been really lucky to get a couple possessions here where they steal them back 100%, so they definitely want to cash in on one of these really soon.
Olivio with the pass across the alley. Able to contain it is Ty Sams, number 26. Whew. How about that, man? My goodness.
Wow.
JT, is that Macedo?
That is JT Macedo.
Oh, man, not today, says number 44. Altering that shot, I'm telling you, staying right on it.
Great job by Carter Schubert. You know, as a goalie, it's definitely a split time decision you're making right there, and it always feels good when you go get out of the net and get that ball back for your team.
This is an incredible hustle. JT Macedo with the clear. Setting things up for TCU.
We had a little bit of a hidden ball trick there.
I was fooled.
Yeah, I saw it, and I was like, am I really seeing this right now? And
I thought Carlo Miggins had it. He didn't. JT kept it.
And he just missed the net, and I think and they gave it to LSU there, which was interesting. Reed O'Connell, number 13, thought he was back there, but looks like it was a really great opportunity for TCU there. Really fancy there, one of those big highlights back in some college days, but yeah, I can't cash in there.
Will Moore working it back from behind the X, gets the pass down to number 4, Luke Burney. Ty Sams with the pass back up top. Now LSU working another opportunity for them to try and work their offense and get a score. Down by 4 here in the second half. It's great defense right there by TCU, running them off across the alley.
Yeah, that was Andrew York. Way to stay with him, coming across the top like that. Definitely hard to keep up and keep a good stick on him.
Schubert again with the run to the end line. Going to reset. Well, no, possession is going to go to TCU.
Yeah, definitely a common misconception is that it's not first to the end line, it's first to the closest to the ball where the ball goes out on the end line. So a lot of times attackmen will just run straight backwards and actually not on an angle where the ball went. And so a lot of times attackmen don't necessarily understand that. So as a goalie, that's really important to know. So you actually are running at that ball, and a lot of times they'll steal that definitely from LSU.
And you saw that from Luke Burney. He was confused looking at the referee saying, look, man, I'm here. Great pass. Look at, oh, they missed an opportunity.
Yeah, that pass just a little bit low there. He thought he had it, but then he just didn't have that step like he did, so decided to pull that out.
Reed O'Connell looked like he had an opportunity standing right around the crease. Didn't see him, but TCU now with an opportunity on offense. Number 47 with the pass. Carlo Miggins. Ooh, not able to handle it. That's a turnover possession. It's going to go back. No flag there. Nope, flag comes out.
Wow, TCU got real lucky there. LSU should have had at least one fast break on one of those two passes, but they're not going to get a good man-up opportunity for themselves.
So LSU is going to have the possession. 4:55 left here in the third. And you've seen a little bit of change here for LSU, man. Every pass is being contested. They're making sure that they're getting a stick on the stick, basically, not trying to leave anyone open. Let's see if they get an opportunity to take advantage of this man up.
Definitely. They're keeping the pressure on TCU a lot more. And TCU, after playing that first half, wasn't necessarily very used to that. They look like they're getting more accustomed to it now, but LSU has a great opportunity here after great plays from their defense.
Carter Schubert just staying in the way. You see, he's basically just not allowing these guys any room to make any adjustments on the shot, and that's Wally Schofield, all-conference player, having to adjust his shot. Got that great defense there at the last minute by number.
Really understands lacrosse really well, is able to kind of pick those passes off and take those opportunities away from them.
Thought they had a man standing around the crease in Wally Sofield. And like you said, man, it's Gilbert. Johnny on the spot intercepting that pass. But LSU now with another opportunity. Luke Burney on the far side, GLE with the pass out.
This is real scary for TCU. They only have 3 pulls on in a man-down situation.
That's a shot attempt there by number 26.
TCU definitely got a little lucky there.
Yeah, I was about to say that Ty Sams with the shot attempt. Over the head of number 8, Josh Harrison.
That's definitely tough there. You know, they run a great clear. Matt Lockman's able to draw those 2 onto him, and really you want to be able to hit that and get that ball out of your defensive zone after playing a full man down and more.
Looks like we're all locked up here. Luke Burney getting the pass back to the middle of the field, and Josh Golnick. Ty Sams working from behind the X. That's a great pass, but Carter Schubert, that's easy work for Carter Schubert.
That was a great cut coming from the backside. He had a step on his defender. Unfortunately, he throws it right to Carter, and Carter just takes advantage of that.
And you see a lot of times defenses will panic, especially when they realize they're giving up a good angle or a lane. TCU doesn't because of the goalie that they have. It's just like, look, we trust our guy, especially when you just mentioned you're 10, 15 yards out. He's got it.
No, and that's literally something we talk about in practice. We talk about kind of there are certain areas especially that we're like, you know what, we will give up a shot right here. We know Scoop's going to save that or he has a great opportunity to. And so TCU does a really good job of knowing where those kind of angles are, knowing how far out they can be, and that allows us to play a much more condensed and really powerful defense.
Tell you what, that's trust. Time, consistency, and proof. And you saw that right there from Carter Schubert. Another save here in Fort Worth. 208, boy, Hedrick with another save. Getting down on one knee. Got a yard sale, stick laying on the ground, and that ball's just going to go over the fence. So.
Yeah, TCU's going to retain possession here. They definitely want to get something set up good, get themselves a little comfortable. They really haven't had a goal in quite a while now, haven't had a really good opportunity, and with short time left in this third quarter, they're definitely looking to capitalize or at least give themselves a good chance to.
Up by 4 scores here with 1:40 left in the third quarter. You got Will Gambrell camped out over here. Oh, it looked like a great opportunity in the stoppage and play.
Yeah, that was just kind of a unnecessary hit at the end of those shots. A lot of times you'll see a shooter knows, especially when there's a slide coming, you're going to get hit hard. And sometimes it looks like that one was just a little bit too high, and TCU's going to get a man-up opportunity here.
Man-up opportunity, and they look to take advantage. The last couple that they have, they benefited them and come away with points. Brady Middleton bringing the ball inbounds for the Horned Frogs. Working the ball back behind the X. About that for a dodge back to Will Gambrell. You're just trying to catch them out of position.
Yeah, exactly. You want to get this defense rotating, especially on a man down like I was talking about. You're really focusing on those rotations because you can't match up. So in order to actually cover those guys, you have a guy from the backside where they're less of a threat to kind of come over and cover them. But if you're able to get them rotating enough, you can kind of get them out of their position. And it looks like LSU did a great job of that rotation because they are going to kill that penalty. But that's kind of the idea, is getting the defense rotating and finding those gaps where that rotation isn't as efficient or just not as fast. They're unable to get there.
Not able to execute the man up situation is Matt Lockman on the dodge, looking in close. Matters into his own hands, makes the outlet pass. Will Gambrell, wow, with the spin move. That's so pretty.
That was beautiful. First, I mean, Gambrell with a fantastic shot. He was on that other wing. He's usually on that right side, but he was on that left side and does a great job kind of placing that ball. And really leading up to that, one thing that we saw really well was TCU was getting that ball around really efficiently, really quickly. And that's really good to see because the faster you do that, the harder it is for the defense to keep up. And you are able to just cash in almost every time on a possession like that unless the goalie steals a save. But as we said, Will Gambrell really placed that ball perfectly, makes it tough on the goalie.
The spin move and the shot from number 32, Will Gambrell, brings the score to TCU 7, LSU 2. 26 seconds left here in the third, and how about that? Just scooping ice cream for Kavanaugh, taking matters all the way down in that shot. Come on, Cav.
Cav wants it.
Come on, Cav. Come on, man. Yeah, right there.
Oh, he wanted it there too. One thing that's also really good about that opportunity is maybe he misses, but great possession shot for TCU to set up behind.
Got him again. Got him again. Right place, right time. Billy Niles with the score.
That was just that was a great opportunity. Like I said, Cav will shoot that even if he misses. It's a great time for TCU to bring it out behind. You got a lot of subs happening up here, which we saw. So TCU was kind of able to capitalize that. They had a switch on the backside, and they were able to kind of come in the middle, open. And like I said, if you hit that backside on that goalie, really hard cross crease save for that goalie to make.
Only took him 16 seconds to cash in and get a score right there. TCU 8, LSU 2. As the momentum is pretty much all on the sides of the guys in purple. Well, everyone has on purple out here. Everyone has on purple.
It really is.
It's a purple affair. Man, this is a kid that's not missed leg day, number 48. My God, he is trucking. Abert.
He's making it hard on the face-off X for TCU, but they've been able to capitalize. They've been doing actually really well on that, and that's going to bode well, hopefully, going into the fourth quarter here.
That is the end of the third quarter. TCU 8, LSU 2. They take a break for the end of the third. We'll be right back for the beginning of the fourth here on Game On Sports. Quarter of action left here for the LSA game of the week. Heckma Harrison alongside Colin Stewart. And boy, it just looks like TCU has put their foot on the gas and are running away with this LSA game of the week. And it is all starting from just dominating the face-off.
Yeah, they've done exactly what they needed to, even if they weren't putting them all in the You had some definitely some spurts there, but TCU's definitely stayed in control.
And trying to work the clear as LSU with a little bit of pressure being presented. And that was definitely an errant pass. Joe Kavanaugh Still working the ball out to Mac Rodvold. Back on the move, making his way back in. Rodvold,
oh my
whoa,
gosh.
Laser, where did that come from? Seemed like waist high, the shot and score for number 21.
That was just, I can't believe they gave him that opportunity. I mean, I think he said the same, which is why he kind of stood there for a second. He was moving inside, and he was kind of just really trying to create a little motion, see what they were doing. And he got right past this guy. He had an opening, and that's just such a great shot. I mean, you start at your midsection here. To be able to kind of break your wrist like that and get that ball going up is such a tough shot. And for a goalie to read that is really, really tough.
And I think from our vantage point, we have the perfect angle on that shot. And even I'm asking myself, are my eyes deceiving me from the angle that he brought that shot up? Because I'm telling you, it seemed like it came from right at his wrist and goes up into the corner. What a shot by number 21. Working another clear, and again, just complete domination. Score 9-2. It took no time for TCU to get a score. Substitutions being made by the Horned Frogs.
Now, they're not going for a hidden ball trick this time with JT.
He's trying to fool me again because he definitely got me the first time. Hoyt with the pass out on the far side. Again, working it from behind the X. I think they found their man. Double team coming for LSU. Trying to work the move, the dodge coming back across. Another shot attempt by number 47, Carlo Miggins.
Yeah, he just wants to keep firing. He's not done yet.
Hoyt working the middle of the field. Great pass. Oh, man. That look, all you can hear is just the ping of those pipes.
Great opportunity for Reed coming around that backside. He saw that gap. Just can't get it in the cage, unfortunately, on that one.
Shot attempt by number 13, Reed O'Connell. Back up top to number 42, Robbie Hoyt. TCU doing a great job on the rotation, working his way back inside.
Yeah, looks like Carlo has a lane here they want to use. Oh, that's unfortunate there.
Stephen Lee was standing right in the way of that pass, but nonetheless, TCU so stingy. Boy, this guy is on fire right now. He is not. Yeah. The safety is off for Rodvold.
Yeah, I was going to say, coming in at the end of that, it definitely looked like there probably should have been a penalty there. He was just a little too high. And Mac, honestly, with a great shot. That was a great save by the keeper there. I mean, he had no idea where that ball was coming from whatsoever. Couldn't track it until that last second. Still was able to get a stick there. So, great job by LSU keep.
So, looking at a man-up opportunity here for TCU. Already ahead by 7 goals with 12:04 left here in the fourth.
Yeah, TCU's had a lot of success on the man up, even if they don't put it in the back of the net. Although LSU did a great job on that last man up, so I'm excited to see kind of what TCU brings this time.
Again, man up opportunity. TCU trying to catch LSU out of position, working that backside. I got my eyes on number 21 back here.
Yeah, he's wide open.
They found him.
Oh. You were saying that from the beginning.
They found him. There it is with the score.
Wow, that was just fantastic. At LSU, kind of, they were pushing a little bit too far over. A lot of times you leave a back man open because they're less of a threat. It's hard to get the ball over to him. But I think LSU was just a little too far out of position there, so that when that cross came, I think that was from Lockman from the top side, Mac was just completely open. And once again, just a fantastic shot there, going low to high, elevator shot.
Mac 21 doing this thing out here in Fort Worth. What a great goal. 11:41. TCU 10, LSU 2. But again, it's just been the time of possession. This LSU defense has got to be tired. You know?
They got to be exhausted, and it's really tough to play defense for this long, especially against a team like TCU. From what we've been seeing in these past 2 quarters, they're moving the ball really quickly. You got to keep your head in a swivel, so it's not only physically draining, but mentally draining.
Trying to get another win at the face-off. Joe Cavanaugh doing a great job. Possession with, all right. Possession is going to be with the Horned Frogs. And how about that? Trying to make the pass from his backside.
Yeah. Unfortunately, did not pan out there the way TCU wanted.
Reed O'Connell is down but not out, trying to make that pass, but nonetheless, this turnover possession goes to LSU as they get an opportunity now in the fourth quarter on offense.
Oh.
Thought he had a wide open shot as he's coming into the crease.
Yeah, that would have been a great opportunity for LSU, but he did land in the crease, so TCU's going to get the ball here after a play on.
JT Macedo, unbothered.
Yeah, he had Billy up top there for a second, but looked like he thought he could take that and wanted to take that himself, and he does. Gets it up successfully. So another TCU offensive possession here.
Mac Rodbolt with the pass to Ethan Griffin. Griffin working from behind X back to 21. That's a name we hadn't called in a while. That's number 3. Matt Lockman. Whew. Plenty of mustard on that shot. Possession's going to stay on this end of TCU.
Yeah, Brady Middleton, number 38. When he can hit the net, he hits the head. He hits the net like right in the corners. He pings them every single time. So when he's hot, that's a big thing.
Matt Lockman dancing inside. The double team coming immediately. Having a hard time trying to scoop it out, and now it's just a hustle to the ball.
Mac does a great job there, giving his team a chance.
Finally, the clear for LSU. Doubt being chased down from the back.
Gambrell almost had that one. We do have a flag down on the backside. Looks like it's going to be for a slash. So LSU free possession here. Let's see what they do with it.
Sean Murray working from behind the X for the Tigers. How about that? That's the interception going to kill that play. And now man up opportunity now for LSU. 9:22 left here in the fourth. See if they're able to put some additional points on the board.
Yeah, I mean, there definitely is time, but they have to start now if they really want to try and make a difference here in this game. And this is a great opportunity for them to maybe turn things around here. TCU, we have seen, has been really good on that penalty kill, but LSU maybe has found a way to exploit that by now. I guess we're going to find out really quickly.
With this same scheme, as you see the rotation, working it back across. Ty Sams with the pass over the top of the cage. This guy's good.
He is.
This guy's good.
This guy is good.
This guy's good.
I keep saying it. The defense has so much trust in Scoob, you know. I mean, even when you thought LSU had great opportunity there, as they're just staring Scoob down, have a great lane, still not able to convert just because of the magic man in the net back there.
That's a turnover as Luke Burney working the possession for LSU. Oh. So let's pray for anyone that's on the other side of that fence for that shot.
They're not. They do not want to see that ball coming at them for sure. Oh, great look. wow. If you're LSU, it's exactly what you want to see. That was just a great skip pass TCU wasn't able to knock down. And look, they get possession back as well. Just they've hit that post quite a lot today and just continue to do so.
Yeah, they have. Andrew Romito, number 11. On the far side, that's a pass that's going to go out of bounds. Possession staying on this end with LSU. Luke Burney bringing the ball in bounds to Ty Sams. It's like Carter Schubert is not even fazed by that. He doesn't move at all.
He is tracking the ball so well today. It's just seeing it right as it's coming out of their sticks, and it's going to be hard to get one past him for the rest of this game.
What a pass.
Oh, but there it is.
That's a beautiful pass. You catch him inside. Wally Sofield.
I mean, if you're going to score on Scoob, that's how you're going to have to do it. You're going to have to get inside, find an opening, and they did that backside cut there, coming from that actually the top wing there, and he just finds an opening, gets a step, and able to thread the needle there on that gap, and is able to cash in on a goal there for LSU.
Man-up opportunity. They take advantage of it with a.
Looks like we just had an LSU goalie substitution here. Number 30.
Like number 39, Cameron Davis. Cameron Davis in for LSU. I think Hedrick has had himself one heck of a night.
He really has. I mean, TCU has really been laying out it hard, but he has just stood in there and made some incredible saves for LSU.
Boy, somebody ticked Robbie Hoyt off. What happened there? He's like, look, no one's going to stop me. I'm going to go ahead with this one. Robbie Hoyt with the shot attempt in this possession, staying on this end.
Yeah, he just saw the gap there, and he's like, well, if you're going to give it to me, I'm going to take it.
Absolutely. 7 minutes left here in the fourth. Oh, what a move. A little too much mustard on that pass. I'll be able to scoop that one out.
Oh, great cross look here.
Hoyt with the bouncer. That one hits the top of the bar and comes right back down. Beautiful shot by number 42.
That was just a great cross-field look there. And it's a really tough throw to make, too, because on the defensive side of the ball, you're always talking about how your stick's got to be up there. And so to be able to kind of thread the ball there, and Robbie just with a great look on that backside, places it, like we said, great shot there, and really just awesome opportunity, great offense here by TCU. Exactly what we want to see, even going late into this game, kind of moving forward,
Now, I did believe that the score is 11-3. I thought it was 12. Maybe 11-3 is correct. Kavanaugh trying to get the possession. Another victory at the face-off for TCU. That has been the theme of this game for TCU.
Some great wing play there by, I mentioned earlier, but number 14, Jake Vietznik. He's just such a talented player, sophomore, really good with the pull, especially after losing Grayson, our main LSM on the face-off there. It's great to see him kind of step into this role really well.
And JT Macedo faking the pick. (11-3), 5:56 left in the fourth. TCU complete, just dominating. Whew. Tell you what, man, these guys wasting no time. Will Gambrell with another shot that goes off of the plate, chest plate.
Oh, the Frogs are still hungry for sure. They're not over yet. They want some more in the back of the net there, as we've seen from Will, and then we saw right there as well.
Cameron Davis, the 5'10", 190-pound goalie, now getting a taste of what the freshman had to experience for 3 quarters. It's a vulcanized rubber object hitting him right in the chest.
Oh, that's number 10.
Oh, good stick work.
Brandon Lee, also the general, unfortunately not able to cash in right there.
Brandon Lee looked like he had a great opportunity. Just not able to get his stick out of the way at the last minute to capitalize on that shot.
Yeah, great job getting inside there. Just unfortunately, great play by LSU.
Or you want live action? You want to get close to the action?
We're right there for sure.
We are right here. Talk about getting knocked into the front row.
Yeah, LSU was close there. They got it over just in time at that 60-second. We can hear the countdown right over here next to us. So that was a great job by them, and great job getting away from that sideline right there, especially with 2 men on.
Wyatt Henneman working the offense for the Tigers, getting the ball back from behind to the X. In a bit of rotation here, 4:20 left in the fourth. Henneman with the dodge, working inside. Double team coming.
Oh,
penalty.
Probably looked like a slash to the head. I'm guessing is probably they caught that on the backside.
As you hear the communication for the defense, that's a shot clock violation.
Great job by the D there, kind of just standing their ground. And another thing that LSU is doing right now is they are playing pretty far out, and that's really working in the favor for TCU. They're able to kind of keep themselves to condensed. They're not being dragged out by those LSU defenders. They know where they have to be, and they're playing them really, really well, helping it on the backside there, and that's going to be really vital here on this man down. They got to stay in a nice tight formation. They've been playing really well in this man down, but they really want to continue that as we continue through this game here.
Man up scenario for LSU. Down by 8. 3:53 here in the fourth. Ty Sams working the middle of the field.
Oh, great rotation by TCU.
Last man up opportunity they had. They were able to execute a play, but it took a phenomenal pass.
Wow. That was just a great pass down low. It's really hard to see what a tough pass that is to make. I mean, and the catch that was made, he was sitting on the ground and still got a shot off. Great save by Scoob on the inside there.
Boy, and they are able to come away with it. Josh Skolnick for LSU. Well, a ton of action happening out here in Fort Worth as Fort Worth, the TCU baseball team, is playing this afternoon.
Wow.
Boy, that thing had some steam.
That just hit a car, I think.
That did just hit a car.
That just snuck right through the fence there, the speed down that thing.
Luke Burney coming back inside. I thought he was going to go with a little bit of BTB action. Boy.
That's unfortunate there. They're going to call a hold on him. I thought it was a real good play. Coming around the edge, I thought Josh did a really good job. Unfortunately, when he ends up on the ground there, they're probably going to call a hold, unfortunately, right there.
TCU down 2.
No, down 1.
Down 1, okay.
They were able to break that penalty last time, which they did a great job on, so they're back down to the man down, which we've seen they've been playing really well these last few man downs. So hopefully they can get a stop here and get the ball on the offensive side, give the defense a break.
But nonetheless, draining a lot of clock here.
Yes, for sure.
Ty Sams back to the middle of the field. Another shot attempt. Schubert, boy, I tell you, Schubert just all hustle.
He really wants that ball. He wants to get this out of the zone. He knows his defense is tired, and he knows that they need to get this ball out of here.
Josh Kolnick bringing the ball inbounds. Possession for LSU. Ty Sams not going to fool Carter Schubert with that shot. I appreciate the effort.
Definitely.
That's not going to get it.
No, Scoob was all over that one, even if it was on the net.
Back inside, looking for the nifty pass. They make it. JT Macedo says hello.
We're not going to call that. That was just also a great catch. A big catch like that, down low on your off stick.
Inside, JT Macedo right there. Behind the back of the cage. Possession going to stay on this end.
Yeah, on a shot like that, you really want to be looking off stick there. There are too many times, or not off stick, but the other side of the net, that off post. They're trying to shoot on Scoob's offhand, so he's a righty, so they're trying to shoot on that left side. But they really should be shooting for that off pipe, or at least be shooting low if they're going to be shooting on that side.
A timeout called on the field. They take a timeout. We'll do the same as guys come back out on the field here on Game On Sports. Players come back out on the field. 2:03 left here in the fourth, and this has been action-packed. TCU pulling off here in the second half and stealing all of the momentum. Heckma Harrison alongside Colin Stewart. Colin, this has been a great game to call with you, buddy. I want to tell you that.
Oh, it has been such a pleasure.
You're natural. You're natural.
Thank you so much. No, it's been such a great time, and like I said, these two teams make it easy to call. I mean, they are two very talented teams, and LSU might not have shown it today, but they are a really talented program, and they will probably have a great continuance of the season here, even if they didn't show as good as they can today.
LSU has Florida State after this game, and I do believe TCU has SMU after this contest.
Yeah, SMU next week. We did play Florida State. They're another talented team. We did unfortunately lose to them, obviously, but I think LSU is going to have a great fight with them.
Time ticks off as the Ringo call is made. There he is, boy. Moving the pipes. Down on a knee for that save.
That was a great play there between Colin Mennett, the missile Mennett, and Matt Lockman. That quick pass kind of got the defensive moving, and just a fantastic shot placement by Mennett, and then an even better save by the goalie. Makes an unfortunate pass here, sadly.
Okay, someone has a nickname, the Missile?
Yeah, number 5, Colin Mennett. He is the missile Mennett. He's a quick man, really quick on his feet, really talented. The cross player, has a great shot.
There's a missile on the field, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that is what we call him. Oh, wow, so we have another great save here by this keeper. Coming in, this late in the game, not really having a full, true warm-up. It's a really tough spot to put a goalie in, and really responded really well.
Yeah, Cameron Davis doing a good job. How about the check over there on the far side? A lot of back and forth, not a flag. 11 seconds left, just letting it play out.
Yeah, they're truly just letting them play here. They definitely could have called something either way, but they're just going to kind of let them play, which I really respect from a rest perspective.
Substitutions being made. The clock continues.
Yeah, no, TCU is just going to want to end this game, and I think LSU wants to do the same, as I can look over their bench right now. Boys are just about done here. Score is done, and everyone's kind of ready to get moving. It's just been a really hard-fought game for both sides. Even, like I said, if it didn't show for LSU, like I said, they're a very talented team. Unfortunately, TCU just got the better of them today and put forward some really good opportunities for themselves.
Well, TCU comes up big here at home for the second in a row. This weekend, a team hot, they come in and take advantage, get the victory of the LSA Game of the Week here on Game on Sports. And I'll leave the last word to you, Colin. What do you see in this match, and how did TCU completely dominate?
TCU, like I said, it was a tough start for them going to those road games there, and they had some really tough opponents. And this weekend is exactly what TCU needed. They showed the talent that they have, and when they all work together as a team, what they can put together is really incredible. This is a really special team, a really talented team. Moving into next week with a big foe in SMU, this is really big for them, and I think they're going to make a real impact moving forward here in the rest of their season. And they've really worked through the kinks. They understand what they do well and what they need to work better on, and I think they're feeling real good about themselves, and they should be.
And we will be back for that game on March the 1st. I believe that's the TCU-SMU matchup here in Fort Worth. For Colin Stewart and for everybody here from the Game On production, I want to say thank you for joining. I'm Heckma Harrison signing out.